What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So we're gonna get our yeast bloomed. You already know what it is with my dough recipe for my buns. I will have the full recipe linked in the description. So we're basically going to knead this dough until it comes together. It takes a little bit to come together. Just keep adding flour if it's too sticky. Just add a little bit as you go. And then afterwards, you're going to roll it into a nice little ball. And then you are going to proof it for an hour inside of an oiled bowl. And the oil that I used was this infused oil that I made. And it was so good, guys. I highly recommend this method. It just gave it a top-notch flavor, like for real. Let me show you guys. In order for these chicken breasts to cook evenly, you have to give them a nice pounding. Just pound them out until they're even. So this is the best remoulade I've ever had in my life. It usually requires parsley, but I have a love-hate relationship with parsley, so I added cilantro instead. And then also added some Tabasco, and I added a lot. I mean, I have the correct measurements like written down, but I actually added the entire bottle. I'm not even lying. It was so spicy, but it was so good at the same time. Oh, and then I also added my homemade pickle juice. Well, the juice from my homemade pickles. But I would definitely have that linked in the description below. So now you're going to deflate your dough, and then you're going to divide it into 6 pieces. And to make sure of that, you need to make sure that they're 3.5 ounces. Nothing more, nothing less. And with this technique that I'm using, I am folding each and every last corner into the center, and then I'm going to roll until the bottom layer is flat and smooth. As you can see, I'm using my pinky to kind of tuck it in. You know what I'm saying? So just keep doing that until you get a smooth, round, circly ball. And then you're just going to repeat the process with the rest of the dough balls. Well, the rest of the dough, if you will. And then I just let it proof for about an hour. And then afterwards, I brushed it with a egg wash with just 1 egg and a splash of water. I had no business scoring these buns because I am too heavy-handed, I realize, so I just need a little bit more practice on this. It still came out pretty good though. There wasn't any issues with it. And then you just want to brush these generously with butter. So now we're going to dredge our chicken. So just take it out of the batter, and then you want to put in the flour. Make sure you squeeze that chicken to make sure the flour is compact, okay? And then another technique that I came across is that if you take some of the batter and place it in the flour, it gives you some of these crunchy bits, so that way you don't have to double bread your chicken. And then you just want to leave it off to the side on a wire rack, and then just let it sit for about 15 minutes just to let all the batter just stick. Because if you don't do that, then your batter and your crust, whatever you want to call it, it will fall completely off. And then we're just going to assemble our chicken sandwich. Oh, by the way, I was not paying attention, and I messed up my buns a little bit. But you couldn't taste the char, but it was still pretty good. Enjoy, guys. You guys, the moment of truth. The Popeyes chicken sandwich from scratch. I am beyond excited about this because I've put so much work into the sandwich. Oh, the bread. All right, let's give this a little whirlpool. Ooh, it's juicy. Y'all. Alright, let's see. Wait, let me whip. Woo! That shit is spicy. Make sure my mic is working. Don't worry about the flour and stains on my shirt. I've been cooking literally for hours. You do not have to go to Popeyes anymore. So first of all, that oil that I made, pretty much everything I put into that oil, you can taste it in the sandwich. And the buns are fluffy because I tried a different method this time. I sifted my flour and you hear that crunch? So like, I sifted my flour this time, made the buns a lot just soft, you know. And then I have my homemade pickles. I got the homemade rumula. This is all from scratch, y'all. All from scratch. Y'all. Oh, this is spicy as fuck. I like spicy food, but ooh, it's hot. Yeah, I'm not going to Popeyes anymore. Goodbye. This is a sin. Then the fresh herbs and everything, it just makes it that much better. I don't want to eat this whole thing, but I just might. But y'all, I'm getting full. You already know what time it is. Ooh, it's spicy, but like it's really good. Like, it's not, I mean, not lie, it's spicy. I'm not even gonna front. But I have a really high spice tolerance, so this is just perfect for me. It's really good. Please try this recipe. Oh, y'all. This remoulade sauce. And yes, it's dark. So earlier, I've been doing my thing in the kitchen, and then I started playing games with my buddies on the East Coast and shit. And you know, they're 3 hours ahead, so they're ready to wind down, and I'm still cooking and filming and shit like that. So I totally like lost track of time. But you know what? You know, I still got this video out. Oh my Lord. Oh yeah. This shit's on Popeyes and Chick-fil-A, and I can humbly say that. It doesn't really sound humble, but it is what it is. As a certain person would say. That was pretty bad. I take that back. Y'all, please try this. Please try this recipe. It is so good. You don't even have to make the bun. You have to make the buns. You have to make it. Please just make it. Excuse me. If you have any questions, just let me know, of course. I'll shitting you guys. This is... I ate the whole thing. I even said I wasn't going to, but I did. This is fantastic. So, when you can, please make this. But I'm full. Ooh, my lips are burning. But it's Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich, right? So we gotta crank it up a notch. But as always, excuse all that. I appreciate you guys for watching. Always. Thank you for just watching my cooking techniques and just watching me grow as a person, and just thank you. I appreciate it. I need to get going. I have a video game PS4 date with my buddies, so I'm gonna sign off. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.